Oh man, the Grizzlies are killing me, man. What is it that you guys exactly want for Andre Iguodala? So the Memphis Grizzlies are wildin' for respect. I'm just gonna say it like that. New York language, wildin' for respect. I wonder if other people from other places use that word, wildin'. Anyways, the Memphis Grizzlies are wildin'. The Memphis Grizzlies are expecting quality players back for Andre Iguodala, a player that everybody thought was going to get bought out, but people are trying to squeeze, in the organization of Memphis, they're trying to squeeze everything they can out of Andre Iguodala, a player that should have gotten bought out and been in the Lakers already. Now, don't get me wrong, this is very smart from the Memphis Grizzlies organization, looking at it from their aspect, because they will get some sucker to give them some draft picks for Andre Iguodala. Andre Iguodala is 35, pushing 36. I don't know if he's 36 already, but the Lakers don't have much to give this man. What are you going to give the Grizzlies for Andre Iguodala when you don't have much to begin with? You can't give them much. You don't have much of a bench. So what are you going to give for Andre Iguodala? A second round draft pick, I guess? But the man is 35, pushing 36. I don't know if you give up a draft pick for Andre Iguodala. And that is why the Lakers haven't pulled the trigger yet. Now, teams that are apparently interested are the Blazers. I'm hearing other teams like the Thunder. So there are teams that are interested in Andre Iguodala. And I wouldn't be surprised if these teams actually went above and beyond and gave a draft pick for Andre Iguodala, which is what the Grizzlies actually want. Or, if not a draft pick, a good quality young player, which in my mind, I really just go, dang, Andre Iguodala should have been in the Lakers already. He wants to be in the Lakers, and they're holding this man hostage. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like Andre Iguodala is going to go where he wants to go. And Andre Iguodala clearly wants to go to the Lakers. He was tweeting about the Lakers. He clearly wants to go to the Lakers. Anywhere else he goes to, I'm sure he'll do his job. But his preference is the Lakers, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen because the Lakers don't have the pieces to trade for Andre Iguodala. Now, if it was up to me, I'd trade KCP because KCP is a scrub in my opinion. KCP hasn't scored double digits in a while. In the last 7 games, I believe he scored in double digits once. KCP is a scrub in my opinion, but he has had decent games. Maybe try to trade KCP for Andre Iguodala, but that's going to have to wait a couple of months from now because he has a no trade clause for another couple of months. And even if he didn't have a no trade clause, who in their right mind would trade Andre Iguodala for KCP? I mean, KCP is nowhere near as good as Andre Iguodala in my opinion. I think KCP is a scrub. Now, he's had a couple of good games, don't get me wrong, but come playoff time, KCP is improving, and Andre Iguodala is. But even if given the opportunity, I don't think the Grizzlies would accept KCP for Andre Iguodala. The reason I mentioned KCP is because that looks like the only trade token that they have. And if you say Jared Dudley, you better laugh yourself out of this video because no one's trading for Jared Dudley. You best believe that. That man has zero value. So the fact that they even signed Jared Dudley over Carmelo Anthony is just killing me because Carmelo Anthony's killing right now. Carmelo Anthony could have been on the Lakers right now instead of Jared Dudley. But that's not me. We're not going to go there. It's just crazy to me how Dudley's on the Lakers and Carmelo Anthony isn't. Carmelo Anthony did say he doesn't want people to attack Dudley for what happened because it wasn't his fault. Fine, let's move forward. So the Lakers were planning on signing Andre Iguodala because they believed that he was going to get bought out. That's clearly not the case here. Now, here's the good news for the Lakers. I believe that the Lakers are going to win the championship now. Looking at how the Clippers are performing, the Clippers look sloppy. Now, they look sloppy now. Things can change in the future, don't get me wrong. So if you're a Clippers fan watching this, don't kill me. I'm not saying that anyone is a scrub on the Clippers, but what I'm saying is the Clippers are looking sloppy and they don't look like a championship team. The Lakers look like they have it together. The Lakers look like they have the well-put team all together. I went on record and I was wrong. Everybody on YouTube know that I'm wrong. I admit when I'm wrong. I told everybody that I believed that the Clippers were going to be able to beat everybody's behind, because when Kawhi Leonard was playing on the Clippers without Paul George, I was like, dang, yo, can you imagine when Paul George comes back and plays with Kawhi Leonard? But this Clippers team looks better without Paul George and Kawhi Leonard running the show than with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard running the show together. That's what I think, and that's what it looks like. Now, things are subject to change. According to Doc Rivers, Paul George and Kawhi Leonard haven't even practiced their offense together yet. And the season is very long, and they might get it together. But I don't see this Clippers team beating Anthony Davis. Now, the reason I say Anthony Davis is because LeBron James looked a little intimidated by Kawhi Leonard. He wasn't guarding him around or whatever the case. So that is on record. Stephen A. Smith said it. A bunch of people said it. It seemed like LeBron was avoiding Kawhi Leonard. Now, here's the thing. LeBron James is a Paul George killer. So even if LeBron James doesn't handle Kawhi Leonard, Paul George is going to get handled by LeBron. History says that LeBron can handle Paul George. Hell, history says that LeBron and Kawhi Leonard split in the finals. LeBron got one over Kawhi and Kawhi got one over LeBron. So history suggests that Paul George can't beat LeBron. Now the question becomes, can Kawhi Leonard handle Anthony Davis? And I don't think that's the case. I personally believe Anthony Davis is going to dominate the Clippers, and I don't see anybody in the Clippers that can handle or slow down Anthony Davis. The main factor here is Anthony Davis. Now, you could say what you wish about LeBron and Kawhi. LeBron, you got to handle Paul George, forget Kawhi, and Anthony Davis go at it with Kawhi Leonard. And I pretty much believe the Lakers are better overall, because then you have Dwight Howard. Then you got McGee, who McGee is no scrub. The man can play some defense. Then you have Rondo. And I personally believe the Lakers don't even need Andre Iguodala. So that's the good news. Now, Andre Iguodala would help, but I don't believe that the Lakers need Andre Iguodala to win a championship. I think the Lakers are way ahead of everybody. The Clippers, man, the Clippers are good, but they just don't look like they have it together. And even if they get it together, they're still going to have to worry about Anthony Davis. And for whatever reason, the offense just doesn't look like it's running smoothly with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. It almost looks like the offense was running better with Kawhi Leonard running the show minus Paul George. That's what it looks like. It's a long season. And regardless of how good the Clippers get their offense, I don't know who's going to stop Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is just an animal that's capable of giving you 40. Now, with all things considered, I am out of here. Andre Iguodala is going to probably get traded somewhere else, not the Lakers. The Lakers don't have the pieces. But even if they don't end up with Andre Iguodala, they're still favorites as it stands right now. And unless Andre Iguodala says something like, yo, Memphis is holding me hostage, get me out of here now, I don't see Andre Iguodala going to the Lakers. But the good news is, I don't think the Lakers need Andre Iguodala. These guys are far, way beyond everybody else. With that being said, I'm out of here.